Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy Underrated Mage. Today I'm gonna be doing a video discussing the new Wizard King. Now, when it comes to Black Clover, there's really two main candidates where it comes to the Wizard King. Now, obviously I'm speaking from an anime only standpoint. I don't want manga readers jumping in here saying, oh, well, this guy's the new Wizard King. Like, no. As of right now, episode 7, which has been released up to this point, we really know that there's only really two people who aspire to be the Wizard King, besides, like, you know, the obvious people like the Golden Knights and all that stuff. But the really main two people that we see as the candidates who aspired, who actually show that they want to become the Wizard King, are Asta and Yuno. And basically the Wizard King, it's very reminiscent of the Hokage title, you know what I'm saying, from Naruto. It sees over everybody in the little village, and not to mention the fact that we know that it fought off a demon for Hokage. It fought off a demon and basically saved everybody. So we know that the Wizard King is basically a very high title that you want. And when it comes to deciding who will be the next Wizard King, because obviously I think either one of these two characters is going to be coming in the end, here's how I look at it. Okay, number one, let's talk about Asta's side for a minute. I would want Asta to become the Wizard King simply because he seems like I know they're both the main characters, but Asta's like the main character. And not to mention the fact that basically he's had a goal, you know, he's always been the underdog, and in this type of situation, Asta really makes me want to root for him. Like, he's like the perfect underdog that you just gotta like, that you just come to, that you're just attracted to. And me personally, I want to see him actually obtain his goal and become the Wizard King. So in terms of Asta's perspective, yeah, I know it will be like the typical shonen, you know, he wants to become like the ruler or like the king of, or basically like, you know, the big guy in his village. And in this case, I don't know why, but I'm really rooting for Asta to become the Wizard King. Maybe it's because he's such a huge underdog. But on the other hand, I also want Yuno to become the Wizard King, simply because I think it would be a great twist on not having it being a typical shonen. And not to mention the fact that Yuno, he actually seems appropriate to become a Wizard King. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was chosen by the 4-leaf clover, which I think was done perfectly, because usually when it comes to series like this, they'll always give the main character something that, you know, the previous king or something had. Like, you know, Naruto had the 9-tailed fox and he was the son of the 4th Hokage. But in this case, Asta was born without magic, and Yuno got chosen by the 4-leaf clover Grimoire, so he was really like getting lined up to become the new Wizard King. And I can also see him becoming it, not to mention the fact that he was chosen by the Golden, you know, the Golden Knights too. So everything's lining up in Yuno's favor, and it would be dope if he did become the Wizard King, because even though he does see Asta as his rival, he wants to keep him close. So if he did become the Wizard King, I could see him making Asta like a secretary or something, or maybe like his right-hand man. But overall, who would you guys want to become the Wizard King? If I had to pick, it's kind of 50-50 for me, to be honest. You know, I want to see them both be coming, but if I had to absolutely pick, it'll probably come down to being Asta. Comment what you guys think down below, subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.